The time now is 15:44 on the 21st of October. This is British Lebanese. My name is Sam. I'm a 17-day hunger striker. I'm updating the public with my experiences with British police. This is a message for you, the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan. Your policing is about to be exposed to the public. There are officials and leaders who are following my podcasts and my quote presidential case unquote. I am a 17-day hunger striker. I'm about to give you an example, just a very brief example. I've had over 10 people put the phone down on me today, most of which were women from the police force. The number was 0207 484 6700. I reported a crime which my mother asked me to report. I've done that. PC Bailey was supposed to get back to me. I've been calling him repetitively, no answer. Over the last 3 years, I've been denied to see my mother. I'm trying to document as much as I can. I'm a victim of a British racist Jewish MP who has targeted me, called the police, had me arrested on a false and subsequently dropped charge, kept me incommunicado where I had done 17 days hunger strike. Ambassador Rami Mortada, this is for your attention. Lebanese officials, Lebanese government, this is for your attention. Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Lebanon, you have my quote presidential case unquote. This is how police are treating me. I give you evidence live from London's Islington, where I've lived here since 1973, a tender age of 3.5 years old. This is my bread and butter. I live here in England. I'm reporting crime. I'm reporting terrorism by British MPs, journalists, councillors. I'm reporting as a hunger striker my evidence and my findings as a British lawyer urged me to do. And I'm giving you here in this audio a taped conversation that lasts approximately 4 minutes. And I'm going to let it record now. This is an audio call. This is an urgent call for the attention of Sadiq Khan. You've emailed me. Your office has emailed me. I'm giving you evidence of what my presidential case is. I believe that you need to have access to dealing and taking on my quote presidential case. Your chief in command, Chief Raj Kohli, who was in charge of both Camden and Islington Police Station, made a promise live to the public on Twitter, saying he's going to quote issue an investigation on my quote presidential case unquote. That has not happened. He's failed. He's been removed from that post now. I'm about to put here in front of you a demonstration of how your policing is. I do this in view that this is now public information, and I'll start with it in criticizing the professionalism out of your policing in your 101 service. Outrageous. Here we go. An admin unit. We deal with calls from victims of crime and other callers. That's why. That's why. So all we can do in this unit, and what we do is we make a request to an officer. We'll get, saying, can you get this officer to contact us? Now, all we can do is send a message to that officer. Yeah. And say, this person's called. Can you please call them back? Yeah. Now, from my own experience, I'll see crime reports say on there. I'll see a number of entries where a person's called in and my colleagues have updated the report. So we're very limited to what we can do. Now, if you've made numerous requests for an officer to contact you and they haven't contacted you, then really all you can do is make a complaint and then it's dealt with by the complaints department. Yeah. Because as I say, very limited what we can do in it. Or, honestly, you feel like sometimes you feel like blimey, this person's called 3 or 4 times and you're standing in contact. You want to bang the officer's head against the desk, but you can't because we don't even work on the same bow as them. We in effect work out of a call centre. So as I say, if you made a request for an officer to contact you and they haven't contacted you, then what you need to do is make a complaint, sir. But they have updated the report
And this is where we are now. So now that you've come down from the tree that you're in deliberately resisting from allowing me access to his conclusion, why?
I'm not, like,
Why?
so if you
Why?
right, let me just finish, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
Please
Firstly,
finish. Please.
I worked in this
Please
unit.
finish. I beg you to finish.
Right. So I've worked in this unit since its inception. I'm fully versed in our remit.
Since what? Inception. What does that mean?
Since it began.
Oh, I see. And when did that begin, sir?
2016.
Right.
So if a report has been made and you're looking at the officers, you want to know what the officers' conclusions are in written form.
Yeah.
Then what you would need to do is to request a copy of that report.
Right.
It's not. We can't just print out. It may seem absurd, but it's not just a case of just pressing print on that report.
Okay. So if I was a lawyer or a member of the public who's practicing the legal Mackenzie law, even a lawyer, when they call up and ask you to read the notes on your screens of what was the conclusion, they are entitled to. Wait a minute. They're entitled to do that, and you are obligated to provide that. Now,
we're not obligated.
well,
we're not here to
sir, what happens is, from my understanding, what happens is, and please allow me to speak, is that they are supposed to give them the information that they need. What the process that I've been told by your senior who raised this complaint that I had. Hang on a second. You're stopping me from talking, and I don't appreciate it. And your other staff are playing this dumb mentality of an attack mode when I'm trying to ascertain information. And then we put the phone down on me, and I still continuously record you. I'm going to broadcast yourself over to my
Right, sir, stay on track.
audience.
I'll be coming the call if you carry on like this.
Yeah, well, I want to see my mum, sir, and you are denying me access to it. And if you want to fuck with my life, then you know.
Right, I'm terminating the call. Goodbye.
Yeah, well, I'm going to call back. And you see, this is it. This is the attitude I've got. I'm supposed to call PC to, Bailey. He's supposed to get back to me, and he's not. He's not even telling me anything. He's not even giving me the information that I'm asking for. And they keep putting the phone down on me. It's wrong. It's outrageous. I am outraged. I am outraged about the service that I'm receiving. I'm absolutely outraged. The time now is 15:29 on the 21st of the 10th, 2024. This is when they remove. This is when they send you to the mental health hospital. Wrongly diagnose you deliberately to ridicule your character, so you no longer have any human rights in able to process something as straightforward as calling a police officer. And this is what I've been living like since 2016 when I got arrested until now, 2024. My human rights have been stripped. For the last 3 years, I couldn't see my mum. What kind of black operation is this on me? What kind of black operation is this? Is this right? Right, that was a recording which I've just captured literally before I've recorded this live. I've just captured. This is how police are treating me. I am involved in a black operation, psychological operation by Jewish power off of a phone call of a British MP who's called the police, had me arrested, put me incommunicado, sent me to a mental health hospital on a false charge of harassment, which was impossible that I could have been harassing the alleged councillor that I was harassing, because it was Boris Johnson who met me personally, shook my hand, wished me happy birthday, wished me Merry Christmas, and told me he was going to refer me to a contact, and I contacted those councillors and they never got back. So when I outed them on YouTube, on Twitter, MP Emily Thornberry, Jewish MP Emily Thornberry, calls the police, has me arrested, puts me incommunicado for the first time in my life under Section 2 of the Mental Health Act. For the first time in my life, I'm a professional. I'm a former Hewlett-Packard employee with over 27 years experience in the IT sector. So she ridicules my character
throws me into a mental health hospital, private mental health hospital, the other side of London, all the way the other side of London, not to an NHS mental health, no, to specific places where they have further control on you of keeping you incommunicado. My case is currently with the ambassador Rami Mortada, who's forwarded it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Yeah, Walid Haidar is supposed to be dealing with it. He isn't dealing with it. There are other diplomats who are aware of this, including you, Hazem Abdus Samad, and you are the one who called the hospital urging them to release me. Hazem Abdus Samad, do you remember Hazem Abdus Samad? Yeah, because your staff, Ali Bannout, yeah, wrongly acted. Your staff wrongly acted and broke protocols of embassy on the phone whilst in front of the police outside my door. They wanted to detain me for the second time. Why do they want to detain me for the second time? Because I wrote to the hospital asking them for my release notes, and for years they were not providing it legally, proper processes and procedures. So they arrested me again, and they detained me again, and I went on hunger strike again, and I done 9 days this time, and I told the public if I was ever to be detained under the Mental Health Act again, that I will go on dry hunger strike. And I did just that. I went on dry hunger strike, and I done 9 days. The first 6 of those days were dry. Do you understand that? Dry hunger strike. The first time I done 17 days hunger strike, drinking just water and coffee. The police are trying to hide this. They've stripped my character. I am no longer a credible person that's able to stand up in court. The police treat me like shit repetitively. I've had over 10 phone calls slammed down on me today just for asking for basic information that they know I'm entitled to, but are not doing it. Sadiq Khan, your MP is using me as a black operation. Your MP is denying me access to my mother. Yeah, your false information are being wickedly. You have blackmailed my family. You have infiltrated my family, Sadiq Khan. You are outrageous. Yeah, and who are these Jewish people who are in control of my case in the Met Police? Who are these Jewish people who have power over me, who are controlling me, who have had my rights stripped from me? Why am I using the word Jewish? Because I have done my due diligence and researched them and concluded them as this is my findings. And who is this Hardiman police officer? Is he a Jew? Yeah? Is something going on here, this sectarian police that we live in? Yeah? I'm a compliant person. Yeah? I'm a non-violent person, and I believe strongly in a pen is mightier than the fist, and I continue to do so right until now. Yeah, but Sadiq Khan, yeah, I'm exposing this because my former lawyer told me that I must tell the public of my findings on my presidential case, and this is part of it. Are you watching, Ibrahim? Are you listening? You YouTubers are going to criticize me, you bunch of slime bags, pieces of payroll. That's who you are, you're pieces of payroll. Yeah? You're turned on by the currency to speak and fart. That's who you fucking are. Terminating this call. The time now is 58 on the 21st of October. I am Sam. My Twitter account is my Twitter account is debunking tips, one word. My YouTube is at you see me here. That is to say, at UCMEHERE. If you punch up the word UCMEHERE, you'll find me there, and you'll find my new YouTube, which is one word, Lebanese tips, one word. Punch that up. Add them both. Turn notifications on. Terminating this call.